Hello, it's Monday. Dyson boys are back. We knew something was going to happen over the weekend, which it did. I'm Jay.
I'm Bobby.
It's my baby brother. Here they come again. This time it's that weasel Michael Avenatti. If you don't know who he is, Stormy Daniels' lawyer. Here he comes. He's beat the bushes and scared up this woman named Deborah Ramirez, who claims at a party in Kavanaugh's freshman year, he whipped it out in front of her and made her touch it. But then you read the article of the New Yorker that first allegedly broke this story, and she says in an interview with the New Yorker, it's like, well, I don't remember anything. But, oh, yeah, I sat 6 days with my lawyer, and over the 6 days, things started coming back. You mean 30 years ago? You don't remember anything over a 30-year period, but 6 days you spend with your attorney, now all of a sudden you remember everything.
Well, it's total recall.
Huh?
Total recall.
Total recall in 6 days. In 6 days. Oh, so in other words, you were being coached.
Nah.
Yeah, in other words.
They were just helping me get those memories organized and out of my head.
Right, she was being coached.
Helping me access that. Stop being so cynical.
With the Democrats, you just don't believe anything that comes out of their mouth. Hey, you were being coached. Now, all of a sudden, here comes this lady again. Where were you? How come you didn't come forward when Blasey Ford came forward? Where were you then? Now, where are they finding all these people that don't recall anything until now?
Until now.
But they don't recall a thing. And then we're told by that lying Democrat Party that we should believe these women.
Yeah, just believe them.
Yeah, forget the fact that people that from all three people's past are saying, I don't remember anything like that. I didn't go to a party where anything like that happened.
Just believe it.
Yeah, but we're supposed to believe her.
Yeah, just believe it.
We're supposed to believe the two women. Forget the fact that these people are coming forward and saying, no, that didn't happen. Didn't even hear anything about something like that taking place. Now, this I guess, was at a frat party.
I guess. I didn't even look at the story because I wasn't even really interested in it. Because it's just another hit piece,
Yep.
The Democrats came out from the very beginning and said, we are not going to allow President Trump to nominate anybody to the Supreme Court. We are not going to accept any of his nominations. So that was their statement. They put that out. That is on record. It's easy to find. You go look it up. But I'm telling you, they said this and they are sticking to their guns.
Mm-hmm.
So now anyone he put up that's a constitutionalist for the Supreme Court, they're going to knock him down. Mm-hmm. They're going to knock him or her down.
Or her.
And if it's a woman, they're going to drag her name through the mud. It doesn't matter because they do not want, if she was a Black, Hispanic, Chinese, Cherokee Indian female, they still going to take her out if she's a constitutionalist. They only want socialists that think like them on the Supreme Court. And that's the bottom line.
Bottom line. And they'll do whatever's necessary. They are nasty and vile in that Democrat Party and on the left. Nasty and vile. And we're seeing it. We're seeing it play out. They don't care about the law processes, the rule of law. They don't care about, how they destroy people and families, for that matter. They don't care. Doesn't bother them at all. Doesn't give them sleepless nights at all. But hey, evil doesn't have sleepless
evil
nights.
Doesn't have a conscience.
No, doesn't have a conscience.
Because it's evil.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a conscience. What would it need with a conscience?
Yeah.
Or should I have done that? No, you're doing evil.
Yeah.
You know, and evil, by the time you get to the doing the evil part, the conscious thing is
gone.
Is foregone conclusion.
Yeah.
That's no longer there.
Yeah, that evaporated a long time ago.
Because you wouldn't do evil if you had a conscience.
I was listening to KFBK radio out of Sacramento, California, and this guy out there, this rapist out there, and they were talking to one of the ladies that he raped, and she remembers in vivid detail what happened, in vivid detail. But then you have these two women, they can't remember a thing.
Can't remember a thing, you know.
Now, so...
Can't remember where it happened or nothing.
Nothing. So Republicans, you backed off until Thursday. What is it? You want to lose the midterms? You want to lose the midterms? Because if you let the Democrats bully you into this, then guess what people are going to do? Why am I going to go vote for you guys?
Yeah. And you keep showing me that you don't care.
You have no backbone.
You don't care about anything we're talking about. You know, it's all about you holding on to power. And see, when you say deep state, you're not just talking about Democrats. You know, there's a lot of rhinos out there that don't want to see the Supreme Court go left. They're all a bunch of globalists. Why would they want America to stay intact? You know, they want to take America apart. America is the thorn in their side. The American people, we've got to get these guns out of these people's hands. We got to get them subdued and suppressed and have them thinking that they can't talk. And this is the plan, people. This isn't nothing they haven't been planning for the past 100 years.
They want a society where you and I and other people that are speaking out in the walkaway movement, they want to silence us.
Yeah, they want you to shut up.
They want us to go somewhere, sit down, be quiet, don't say anything, don't question anything. That's what they want. So now we're seeing with this here, we don't care how many people you bring forward, credible witnesses or credible people that know Brett Kavanaugh that can dispute this. We don't care.
No.
We don't, man, you can bring all of America if you want.
Yeah.
We don't care.
We don't care. We're going to stop this any way we can because we want to hold on to the Supreme Court. If we just keep the court 4-4, hopefully we can get to the midterms and take over Congress and then start proceedings to get rid of Trump. You know, whatever kind of delusion they got in their head. You know, whatever, somebody does something to you.
And then it's like Grassley. Really?
Yeah.
Matt, are you going to stand your ground against this or not? What are you going to do? Because it looks like from what we see from this side of it, it looks like you're into the acquiesce mode.
Yeah.
Give them what they want. It's going on 2 weeks. It'll be 2 weeks on Thursday when that vote should have taken place. But you let this girl come in here, you let Christine Blasey Ford come in and start dictating how things were going to go. And then instead of, no, you get your butt up here to Washington and testify, you're making, you're compensating or compromising with her. We'll come out to California. No, jump on an airplane and get here to the Senate Judiciary Committee chambers. And vote on this. But then you acquiesce, well, we can do it in public, do it in private. No, we do it in public. And we do it in the Judiciary Committee hearings back here in Washington. And no, you don't dictate who can ask questions and who can't. You don't dictate who goes first. You don't dictate who goes second. None of that.
You don't dictate who can question you.
Nope.
None of that.
None of that.
Because this is not a court trial. This is not a criminal trial. You come, you say what you got to say, then he says what you got to say. And as far as it, the committee voting him down, it still can go to the Senate floor for a vote.
Yep.
Even if the committee says, well, we don't recommend him, it still goes to the Senate floor and it can get voted on. So no matter how much nonsense they throw up, it doesn't mean that, the process is over, that Kavanaugh is automatically out if the Justice Committee don't confirm him. They don't have to. It still can go to a vote. what they are trying to do is just monkey up the system, screw up everything, forget the rules. I mean, look how they act the day when the hearings open. Look how they act, They were so, they were like a bunch of little children, bunch of little babies, whining and crying. And, then they're doing it now. That's why this week is called the Sky is Falling week. Because, of course, if Kavanaugh gets confirmed, the Earth is going to be a burning cinder in space. The universe is going to implode. All kinds of bad stuff is going to happen. We can't let this guy on the court because it's going to destroy everything. Everything you want is going to get destroyed.
Yeah.
That's what you're afraid of, not what the world at large. Because people in Bangladesh could care less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And seeing this, all this does for me personally is causing me to despise the Democrat Party more and more because they're despicable. That's the bottom line. And Grassley, no matter who Trump nominates, they're going to stand against it. No matter. And they're going to, if you keep and not take this to the floor, Senator Grassley, all you're going to see is a parade of women coming forth. He sexually assaulted me too. You're going to see a parade of women. They're not going to stop.
Nope.
Not going to stop. If you continue to bend over backwards to accommodate this mess, Grassley, then what you get is you deserve what you get. If you continue to bend over backwards. Come Thursday, she's supposed to be in front of the Judiciary Committee. What if she doesn't show up?
Well,
what are you going
to
do? What are you going to do then? What are you going to do then? Are you going to go back into negotiations with her legal team to see about trying to get her to come sometime next week?
Because the press is hollering and screaming and in meltdown mode.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to hear from her. We need an FBI investigation. Yada yada blah 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 blah.
And
yada yada blah blah blah.
And you see what some of the stuff they're saying. It's like they don't need to bully her. Who's bullying her? Yeah. They bent over backwards to accommodate this woman.
How is it you're being bullied when all you got to do is show up?
God, how you have to do is show up?
You said I want to come out now and blah 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 yada yada yada. Now, here you are, now go and stand up in front of the committee and tell your story. Well, I don't want to do it if I can't get a full FBI investigation. Well,
no,
as far as it goes now, if you don't show up Thursday, that's it.
That's it. And this other lady, Deborah Ramirez, don't even address that mess.
Yeah, don't even address
it.
Because even after her, Deborah Ramirez, they're digging somebody else out the sewer.
Yep.
They're digging someone else out the sewer. This is all planned. Yep. And if you can't see that this is planned, you think, well, they sound credible to me. Yeah, that's like the little kid with his hand in the cookie jar. Sounds credible. I was getting you a cookie.
Yeah. Yeah.
That sounds credible.
Yeah.
She's credible because she's a woman, and this is such a traumatic event, and blah blah blah, all the nonsense. Take all that mess, go somewhere, hide in a closet, do whatever you feel like you got to do to get over it. Because when he gets nominated to the Supreme Court, they know it's over. They're done, and they know this.
It's really sickening to see the country having to deal with this mess that Dianne Feinstein started, and that the lying mainstream media just keeps beating on that drum. And then Dianne Feinstein, she's now coming back. There needs to be a full FBI investigation. Dianne, you know better than that.
Yeah, shut up.
Yeah, you know better than that. Rob Rosenstein going to get fired today?
Nobody knows. Some people are saying he's going to resign. Some people say he's going to be fired. Nobody knows. But anyway, in any case, he's done.
Yeah, one way or the other.
He's done. No matter how you want to frame it, and the media wants to frame it in a way to sensationalize it. If he, Trump takes him and has the Secret Service toss him out the gate in the front, don't matter.
Be like them old cowboy movies where the guy's in the saloon, he's raising a fuss, then a whole bunch of guys get him. Next thing you know, you see an exterior shot, they're showing the saloon doors, and next thing you see is the saloon doors platinum, and here he comes.
If he gets tossed out on Pennsylvania Avenue by the Secret Service, however that happens, he's done.
Be like Eddie Murphy in Beverly Hills Cop when he went through the window. Threw him through the window and the cops came back. All right, sir, put your hands behind your back. But they threw me through a window. Don't matter, man.
Don't matter. So if they toss you over the fence, whatever they do, you're out of here.
Yeah.
You're out of here.
Remember that episode from the Three Stooges where they needed to milk a cow because Curly was going to get into this cow milking contest, right? And so they went to find the cow, and behind this fence they see this bull. So they send Curly in to learn how to milk the cow. He gonna milk the bull, right? Next thing you hear the bull. Ooh, here crunching. Here comes Curly over the fence.
No matter how. It's like Al Bundy. What's his daughter's name on the show? Kelly, I think it was.
Yeah, Kelly, yeah.
He would say, come here. He takes the dude to the door. He grabbed him in the back, bumped his face into the door. Sorry about that. And then toss him out. Then toss him out. Uncle Phil always tossed what's his name? Will's partner.
He
would say something. He would say something. This thing, However, he gets out. He's out.
He's out.
That's the point I'm trying.
Whether the bull throws him over the fence,
he's out. If they
he gets tossed through the window,
or however, if he comes over the fence, he's out. He's done. So now that firewall is done. Now you don't have Rod Rosenstein blocking the declassification.
It sounds like Lisa Page and Andrew McCabe. No, man, he was serious as a heart attack when he said that. And what he said, if you haven't heard, because I know people don't, keep up with it, like we do, it's like, wire me up so I can go in and catch him on tape saying some crazy stuff. And it's like, man, I'm going to talk to his cabinet to see about getting them to invoke the 25th Amendment. 25th Amendment is like, the cabinet is saying he's unfit. He's a lunatic, or something like that. Like Rosenstein, nah, man, I was just joking. Now folks coming out, no, man, he wasn't joking.
He wasn't joking.
Yeah, so, he was serious as a heart attack.
And it's like, whoever they need to throw under the bus, they going under the bus.
Yep.
It don't matter. Whoever they need.
If it's to save your skin.
If it's to save your skin.
Yep.
So, if the rats are turning on each other, because when you get a bunch of rats together and the population gets too big, the rats start eating the young. You only see old rats because the old rats are eating the young rats because, population control.
Yeah.
So now what are we getting population control, i.e. I'm trying to save my skin. Someone's over here, talking and, hey, they've been given a choice, you get more or, you can testify and get a shortened sentence or whatever. We ain't going to fall on it.
Well, it's like we were saying last week when we were talking about, how in the Department of Justice and the State Department, people are working to, hinder Trump's agenda. And it's like, you look at those folks and the agenda that they have is like, man, we don't care what we need to do to take this out. And then you got other folks, no, man, I can't go there with you guys.
With you.
I got to save my own backside. So you see, McCabe and Page, it's like, you know what? You guys are going to cut me this deal?
Yeah.
I'll take 2 of those.
Yeah, I'll take 2 of those.
Yeah, I'll take 2 of those. And you can give me 4 on Sunday. But I'm not going down.
Yeah.
Because I'm not looking good here. My position's not looking good here. If there's something I can do to keep me keep my neck out of that noose, I'll do it.
And the left they're selfish and narcissistic, you know. You see how they hate on the military.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they hate on military. They despise the military, you know. And so that idea of taking one for the team, no, that's not in them.
No.
You know, I'm going to take this one for the team so that, you know, to cover these guys. No, the left don't do that. You know, they don't have that fealty. You know, there's not no camaraderie with the left. It's, whatever I got to do to save my behind.
It's like the analogies of the rats.
Yeah.
Okay? And it's like the old hungry male lion. Man, the savannah done dried up. Ain't no water around here. The caribou are not migrating. Oh. She just has some little cubs.
Yeah. Yum, yum.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she can have more.
You know? She don't need those little cubs.
She can have more. That's just more mouths to feed. You know? But it's that idea that, no, there's no fealty there. There's no brotherhood, you know, no sisterhood. Whatever, because if there was a sisterhood, they would have took Keith Ellison out.
Mm-hmm.
If they really believe the stuff they tell us that they believe, if the stuff they're telling you that they believe, if they really believe that, Keith Ellison would be
They'd
gone.
have called him on the carpet.
Yeah, he would be gone.
And he'd be gone.
You know, but they don't believe that. That's just the noise they put out here to tell you. So now we got Rosenstein gone. Page and everybody else has either been fired or quit or demoted or whatever. And they all talking, you know, because they trying to save their own skins, you know. And we're not talking about traffic tickets here. Well, we're talking about sedition and treason.
Look at what happened to McCabe. I mean, he lost his pension.
Yeah.
And remember how upset people were? He's going to lose his pension. Well,
he's not going to need it in Gitmo.
I guess that's the consequence, you know, for what he did.
Well, he's not going to need it in Gitmo, you know, because you're going out for treason.
Yeah.
So you're not going to need it.
I guess that's the consequence, man.
Yeah.
So when they talk about Rosenstein, you know, either being fired or either resign, whichever one's coming at him, he's probably somewhere right now trying to negotiate to keep his pension intact. Okay? But, hey, to me, this is like General Eisenhower in World War II. After Hitler shot himself, the remaining echelon, the remaining generals and admirals wanting to talk to the Allies to sue for peace. And Eisenhower, what did Eisenhower tell them? No, man.
Yeah.
It's unconditional surrender.
And at the end of World War II, all the high-ranking generals in the army still, they were trying to beat feet to the Allies. They didn't want to surrender to the Russians.
Oh, no.
Because they knew they would get
weren't going to make it out.
You wasn't going to be on Nuremberg trials with the Russians. You was just going to get shot.
Be the end.
They're just going to shoot you, you know, because they don't have all that nonsense going on with them.
Yeah.
You know, they don't believe in freedom and you know, all that stuff. So,
anytime you are the leader, the commander-in-chief of your military, and you tell your folks, if you turn around and try to retreat, we're going to put a hot one in you.
Yep.
And that's what they did in the Russian army. I mean, they were sending guys out. Yeah, they were sending guys out with no weapons. Hey, when the dude in front of you falls, you just pick up his weapon.
Yeah.
You better not retreat.
Yep.
They're going to put a hot one in you. So here's what we have right now on the left. Unconditional surrender. And they know that. Rosenstein tried to call the White House so he can sit and try to cut a deal. Nope. Don't want to talk to you, man.
No deals.
Yep. No deals, man.
You come in and you sit down and talk to us.
Yeah.
You know, but nothing.
No.
You come in and you sit down and talk to us and tell us what you know.
It's like
unconditional.
It's like your youngest nephew, my youngest boy, when he would get into trouble and I'm talking to him, he wanted to go into negotiations. Right? No, man. We don't negotiate here. You can go over to the UN and see if they'll negotiate with you, but no, we don't negotiate here. So that was the same thing with Rosenstein. No, man,
Yeah.
No. Hey, cough up the information.
Yeah. You come in and talk to us.
Come in and talk to us.
And then we'll take it from there.
You don't want to do that. Okay, we got something else for you.
Yeah. Because when we fall on you, you fell on.
Gonna fall on your hard.
You fell on.
Okay. Gonna fall on your hard.
So Lisa
man.
Page gave up. She decided, okay, I don't want to do
I don't want to do
Sounds
this.
like Loretta Lynn is talking.
Loretta Lynch. Loretta Lynch is a singer.
Loretta Lynch is talking.
Yeah.
So she's diming out the Clintons and Barack Obama, you know, because she don't want to, you know, we're talking treason. I don't know why people seem to have a hard time. Treason is not like a traffic ticket.
You've lived a life of luxury for a great part of your adult life, and in some cases, all of your life. Now you're looking at the possibility of going to prison and possibly for the rest of your life.
And you're not going to, you know, they're not expanding Gitmo for nothing.
Not for nothing.
You know, so you're not going to, you know, where your family can come in on Sunday and see you. No, that's, you done.
Because you way down.
You never
in the
going to,
Caribbean.
this is the last piece of United States territory you are ever going to walk on.
So that fact right there, that knowledge right there is enough to scare the heck out of a lot of these folks.
Yeah.
Whoa, wait a minute, look at what I'm facing.
They're a bunch of heartless, you know, I don't want to use that word, but you know, they're all heartless.
They're heartless.
They don't care.
No.
You know, they're showing you that they don't care about you by the way they're treating Kavanaugh. That could be you. They would do the same thing to you. You know, they don't care. But so when it's, you know, the guy that goes around all the movie shooting everybody and laughing, when they get the drop on him, he starts begging for his life.
Yeah. Now, you gave no mercy.
Yeah.
But now
you want mercy.
you want mercy. Now we're not giving you any mercy.
You know.
Yeah. We're not going to give you what you yourself didn't give.
Yeah. You showed no mercy.
Yeah, you showed no mercy.
You killed people with impunity. They could beg and you didn't matter to you. You laughed at them and shot him. Shot him in the head. Now it's your turn. And you're begging.
Remember it in Tombstone? Stephen Lang played the part.
Right.
He was one of the Dalton boys, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not Dalton.
Clanton.
He was a Clanton.
He was a Clanton. Ike.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's talking big and bad. Big and bad. The Earps get the drop on him. My boy hit the deck. Oh man, please. Oh, you talking big and bad a minute ago.
Yeah, a minute ago. You tell everybody next time you see me, you gonna shoot me.
Yeah.
Well, here I am.
Yeah.
You know, here I am.
Yeah. But now you down on all fours, begging for your life. Okay? That's what's going on right now. These folks, Lisa Page, Loretta Lynch, Andrew McCabe, and anybody, Bruce Orr, any of them out there right now, you see what your potential fate is.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look good. You don't like that taste. I know I wouldn't like that taste.
Nope.
Man, that's a whole lot of sour. And ain't no sugar nowhere that can take that sour.
People have been lined up and shot for treason. Some have been hung for treason. You know, this is you could end up dead.
Yep.
You know, with a treason charge against you. So, okay, now because you are no longer have the rights of an American citizen when you commit treason. You have become an enemy combatant. You gave aid and comfort to the enemy. And again, go look up under Washington, Major John Andre.
And everything that you worked for, your house, your money, your bank accounts, all of that seized.
Yeah.
Gone.
All your assets are frozen.
Yep.
Nothing belongs to you anymore.
Look at what you did to your family.
Yeah.
Look at what you did to your family. The consequences, and your family didn't have anything to do with this nefarious stuff that you did, but hey, they're going to have to suffer the consequence also. But hey, that's how stuff works. Now, what the Democrats want to tell you and what the lying mainstream media wants to tell you, no, it don't work like they're talking about. We should believe these women just because.
Yeah, just because they say.
Yeah, forget innocent until proven guilty.
She's credible.
Yeah, you forget innocent until proven guilty with the left, it's guilty until proven innocent.
No, just guilty.
But you know what? We're not even going to get to the innocent part.
You just guilty.
You're just guilty.
Yeah, you're just guilty. Period.
We're not even going to get.
We don't care about the process and taking you through the process.
No.
You're guilty. That's it. Mm-hmm. And oh, by the way, Roy Moore is suing the 4 women that accused him.
Good for him.
Of sexual assault. He has filed a lawsuit against all 4 of them.
Good for him.
And their lawyers are crying and screaming. He has no right. Yes, he has.
Yes, he does.
Right. And so,
yes, he does.
Now they will have to face him in a court.
In a court of law.
So, and in
a court of law, not a court of public opinion.
Yeah.
In a court of law.
In a court of law. So now you got to get up here. You got to now y'all got to get all your ducks together.
Yep.
And stand up, and you got to sit before a court of justice, and you either gonna lie or you're gonna tell the truth.
And I hope you got deep pockets.
I hope
because the lawyer is gonna drain you dry. But hey, the consequence of your actions. They destroyed Roy Moore and his chance to become senator there in Alabama. Yeah. Okay, destroyed his chances. Because all they came out and said, well, he sexually assaulted me. That was the end of that story.
Yeah, that was the end of the story.
It don't matter what he says. And as in the case with Kavanaugh, I don't care how many witnesses you bring Kavanaugh to talk about your character and your integrity. We don't care about that.
We don't care about
You're guilty.
We're just gonna,
because we said you're guilty.
We said you're guilty.
Yep, because we said it.
Yep. And so that's that.
Yep.
And it's
end of that.
And all that nonsense is going to get knocked down. FISA is going to get declassed. And when it gets declassed, don't be shocked that, oh my God, this person did this and that's who they are.
That's who they are.
This is who these people are.
Mm-hmm.
They care nothing for you. Mm-mm. Nothing.
Not one thing.
You're a means to an end.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, it could be you. And they would do the same thing that they're doing to Kavanaugh, and that they would do to any and everybody else. It don't matter if you're a woman, if you're a man. If they come against you, they don't care what they got to do to get you out of the box.
Look at what Obama's IRS, Lois Lerner, did to conservative organizations.
Yeah. You're using government agencies to attack
your opponent.
American people because you don't like where the American... Well, that's not your call to tell us how to think and what to think. Forget that Constitution. We don't need that freaking Constitution.
See, that's what they want to do, Bobby. They want to stack the court with a bunch of socialist judges, activist judges, and then if you do that and you get that majority, next thing you're going to do is go after the Constitution to get rid of it.
And you're not going to go after it for the letter. You're going to allow things like, oh, you're a Christian, you denied this, you wouldn't bake this cake for these people, so we're going to destroy your business. These are the tactics. They want you so timid and so afraid that if you stick your head up, they last 3 people stuck their head up, they got a shot off.
Here comes a samurai sword.
They lost their heads because they opposed us. So pretty much, you don't need to take the Constitution and do anything with it. You just form your... Like my granddaddy told me about this cotton mill we were at. And he told me the story about this cotton mill started by a black man. This was back in the Jim Crow, in the 40s, I think it was, he said. He started a cotton mill. And the cotton mill was doing pretty good. And he hires this white guy. Next thing he know, the guy just takes it from him. Because they could do that back then. He just took it from him, This is the mindset. And guess who these people were? Democrats. This is the mindset of Democrats. They don't care whether you're successful with whatever your state is. You must do as we say.
And if you don't, we got something for you.
We got something for you. We will destroy you if you don't. They have no problem with lining people up into a bulldoze trench and shooting them. They have no problem. You might not believe that, but they have no problem doing that. If it comes to that, they will do that to you. They've done it all over the world.
Why do you think they want to take and rip the Second Amendment apart? If you can't defend yourself, and this is how it starts. This is how despotism starts. This is how dictatorships start. This is how the tyrannical start. they start by taking the citizens' ability away to defend themselves against the tyranny, against the dictatorship. Yeah. That's, you can't protect yourself. Now they can come in and kick your door in. This is what the founding fathers were fighting against. Yeah. Because the British, man, they were taking over folks' houses and using folks' houses for the British soldier. Because they didn't have any place to stay. Hey, just take over your place, man. John Adams got his house appropriated by the British. Because he was one of the rebels. Yeah. One of the revolutionaries.
One of those seditious revolutionaries.
Yeah. So that's what they want. Now, due process, we can see a lack of due process with Brett Kavanaugh and Clarence Thomas and Robert Bork and Roy Moore.
This is who these people are. Mm-hmm. This is who they are. And all that moral fluff, we support women, all that nonsense. It's all noise, people. It's all noise. They don't mean it. They don't care about you. You're just a peasant.
Yep.
They want you landless peasant. Mm-hmm. They have been trying to destroy the middle class for the past 50 years, 100 years. You don't need a middle class. All you need is us in charge and you guys doing what we tell you. Mm-hmm. That's what they want. This is who these people are. Mm-hmm. So all the stuff that you're seeing, all the stuff that's getting ready to come out, no one understand this is who these people are. No one's lying on them. When they will try to depose a duly elected president, claiming he's not a legitimate president. Mm-hmm. Well, you saying that doesn't make it true. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, you go into all these government agencies and get all your deep state operatives
your minions.
All your deep state active, and we're all going to go out here and we're going to take Trump out. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You get Maxine Waters hollering and screaming, and, then you got the so-called media, out here,
mainstream media,
out here telling the same story over and over again, trying to convince America that we have a democracy. No, we do not.
And then they believe that the majority of Americans listen and follow what they say.
Yeah.
But that's why you see these polls all the time that's always leaning in favor of the left.
Yeah.
Because they want conservatives and people that are not on the left to sit back and say, well, the polls say that they're out in the lead.
Giving the impression that there's more of them than there is of you, which is a lie.
The polls say that Andrew Gillum has a 9-point lead over Rick DeSantis down in Florida in the gubernatorial race down there. Okay, a 9-point lead. But again, Hillary had a super lead over
double digits.
Trump. Yeah, had a super lead over. There was no way she was supposed to lose, according to the polls that lying mainstream media was putting out there. And look at what happened. And, whoever's doing the poll, man, you can manipulate the poll numbers
to say what
you want them to say.
Just like with statistics.
Yeah.
Same thing.
That means nothing.
You can make a statistic say anything you want to say.
Anything you want to say.
So all you got to do is not put this bit of information in, put this information in that you normally wouldn't put in there. You got to skew the thing.
Yeah.
You stop counting people for unemployment when unemployment starts going on. Well, you stop counting people that are in this group, and you start counting people that are in that group. You drop them off to make it look better. So it's unemployment is only at 6% when it's actually at 11 or 12. Overall. But you take those people out to make it sound like you want it to sound.
Yeah.
And all we're gonna get all week long is poor, pitiful women.
Yep. Except for Karen Monahan.
Kavanaugh is a sexual predator, a beast, an evil, demon. They're going to demonize him all week. All the way up until Thursday. Rod Rosenstein is going to be poor and pitiful. He just was trying to do his job. This is just Trump trying to, eliminate, stop the investigation into Russian collusion, which nobody is investigating Russian collusion. That junk was knocked down back in May. They're no longer doing that. Although the media keeps telling you that that's what's going on. Mueller has nothing on Trump, and he knows it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, let's give it a smash.
All right, people. Again, thank you for all your comments and all of you that subscribe. We appreciate you watching our videos. You know, we do these things not because we think you're stupid or don't know. We just want to give you, a little bit more information, because I know everybody's, some of you got jobs, you ain't got time to go through.
Yeah, it's hard to follow.
Yeah. And so we'll try to give you links when we can to help you so you can look at stuff for yourself, because we want you to form your own opinion. But above all, no matter what you do, get out and vote. Get registered. I got to go change my address because I want to be registered out here. I was registered down in the city of Flint, and I want to be registered in Beecher now, because I want to support the area that I live in. And so, hey, get registered if you're not, make sure you get out and vote. Take time to do that. If you vote absentee, if you vote early, whatever, vote though, and support your vision of the nation, and we thank you for your subscription. So hit that thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't, comment one way or the other, hit the old big red subscribe button there if you want to subscribe to our channel, and if you want to get timely updates whenever we put up a video, hit the bell. And again, we appreciate you guys.
We'll see you tomorrow.
All right, out.